giờ làm có cú rồi làm thấy cái bé đó là thấy cái chấm không phải là làm Okay, we're going to be going down Povoac de Samca, which is this little street right here. There's lots of little foliage and trees, so this is going to be tying into our Category 8 Typhoon that's going on right now. And also just kind of give you a little context where we are. We're in Taipa, and we're kind of at this roundabout right here. There's Inn Hotel, Taipa Village is down that way, Galaxy Casino is over that way. More casinos are over that way too. You got to go across a little way. Kind of have a main street with all this stuff, and we're going to be looking for evidence of Category 8 Typhoon just down the random street to kind of challenge one of these preconceptions about Category 8s, and they are quite serious. We'll talk about that too, but we'll also just take a normal street and kind of show you images of Macau along the way as well. So let's get started and show you the street right here. Go check out the room. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. So here we are in a Category 8. You can see this rag still here. We have had some Category 8s that were horrific. Typhoon Haida was one of them, and this stuff would have been just completely destroyed. I saw like giant banyan trees destroyed. Why don't I show you a little bit of what is going on in Macau right now. So I'm going to show you this image that I got from some other stuff on YouTube of the Category 8 that's going on right now. It's basically just flooding. Here it is right here. Click. Giờ làm có cú rồi làm thấy cái bé đó là thấy cái chấm không phải là làm. So you can see that there definitely there's it's called a blue storm surge, so it's not to be taken lightly, but at the same time, you know, a lot of times people think, oh, it's a Category 8. You have to be really careful, you can't go out of your place, and that's actually true. It can get really windy, you have to be careful, and I have seen tons of footage of people who had problems because of that, but today's not one of them. There's a little bit of flooding, but not like what you saw in the videos. But yeah, this is a little street, kind of a back alley in Macau in Taipa, and yeah, that's our street. That looks like a bunch of rubbish that's been there for quite a while. Could have been moved today, actually. Let's kind of get that real quick. Yeah, that could have been stuff that fell today. No, those leaves look too old, but some of the branches look kind of funny. It's probably just from pruning from here. So anyways, that's how you can overreact with the typhoon anyways. But some days you'll see lots of evidence of the typhoon and all kinds of, you know, these things would be completely broken down, but that's not today. That would be destroyed, I'm sure. We do get some very serious typhoons, but yeah, actually today's goal, and on this channel basically what I mostly do is just show people Macau, so maybe this could have brought in some people who were interested in Macau and wanted to see some typhoon footage. We are in category 8 right now. Not a lot is happening. There's some massive flooding in the lowest areas of Macau. I think they said it's ½ a meter, which isn't too bad. A lot of times you'll see little storm setting things. I would go searching for it, but it's you can find a lot better footage elsewhere. My goal today is just to kind of show you different parts of Macau, which I always do on this channel, and I'm also kind of documenting what Macau looks like just for future reference, so people can see some nice buildings right here. They're building another tall building on this side. You can see the orange crane right over there, and it's like really deep roots as well, so I think that that's gonna really transform this area more, because you can see these giant tall buildings too. Yeah, this is all part of our little street here. People park here at nighttime or daytime, all time. This one's always full, I think because it's connected to these apartments. This green building seems kind of out of place, doesn't it? Let's take a look at this real quick. I don't know what this is, but it is part of our street, so let's just take a look. Oh, that's interesting. At least they paint it nice. A lot of cars crammed in there. Okay. I got some games up there too. Okay, they're playing, sounds like mahjong. I saw some people up there playing I can hear the blocks clicking, so we're not going to put a camera on them. I mean, not uncomfortably so. I think it's fine for a moment there. Yeah, it's raining today, kind of a rainy typhoon day. That is a cool building though. Yeah, and for some reason there's lots of this other stuff, like this kind of thing in Macau, where they put storage things kind of in the middle. But yeah, I can imagine someday this will be like, as they transform that big orange, all those orange cranes will transform into something much bigger. I wouldn't be surprised if these tiny little apartments, and maybe this green one, I don't know, green one looks kind of well kept and nice. Kind of like it actually. Grocery store is over here. This grocery store just serves basically these apartments, because there's a lot of grocery stores over on that side. You can see a lot of people park their bikes over here and then they'll walk over there. I think usually they're living here because there's a lot of parking spaces over there too for people. And now we're kind of walking down another random street. I don't think we're on the same street, so could be. I don't see a street sign though. But yeah, this is all kind of, that's up the university. Several universities share that space up there where there's kind of that yellow and white area. Yeah, and that's right there is all like city government stuff right there. Yeah, these are all these like little squatter places all over the place in here. I don't know what's over there. You have to see that yourself later, I guess. Yeah, and let's just see, I think we're probably at a different place now. But at least you kind of got to see that little street. We're kind of on the back side of Taipa, kind of in between things. This is part of that giant lot. This all transform itself, I'm sure, someday. That's kind of the reason that I like to document this stuff, because someday it'll all be different. And it's good that somebody's documenting it so that we have records of what it looks like on film someday in the future. I kind of have a feeling that someday a lot of the stuff that I'm doing will be kept for maybe virtual reality purposes, recreate the city exactly what it was like, a little cyberpunk, some kind of video games and these kind of things, you know, who knows what we can do, as long as somebody has a video record of it, right? So who knows, maybe they'll be able to recreate my channel just based on all my footage from this era. Anyways, there's always more to explore, but our focus was this particular little street right here, right? Let's kind of walk back a little bit. And so, yeah, I hope you liked it. But this might be a good thumbnail picture, so we're gonna capture them as they come by with those umbrellas. There we go. Okay, so hope you like that one. Lots of buildings up there too, buildings everywhere. Okay, I can't entirely show you that the businesses are not closed. So right now all the businesses are closed. So you can see a lot of the gates are down all the way around. There still are Chinese tourism over there. There's a police station, there's lots of people with suitcases. Surprised they're still coming in, because we also have a COVID cases here, and they have to do a 14 quarantine to go back. Maybe they're moving hotels to the cheaper one, maybe. I don't know. But anyways, you can see some of the Typhoon. There's no buses, and we're just kind of taking you down another street. This in Taipa. We were basically over on that street, like over at those tall buildings, and now we're in this little Taipa area. And then now you can see that a lot of the businesses are closed today because of the Category 8. And it looks like some of them are open though. Let's see. So some of them are closed. That's closed. I think a cup of coffee is open. So I guess some of them are open and some are closed. So that one closes at 7:30. And then we're gonna walk. This one's open, a cafe. So it looks like we got a mix. I don't know if the Category 8 just shut down, but there's a lot of people in that restaurant. Closed. So I don't know. I thought it was mandatory closure, but maybe not. Hope I don't get any business in trouble, because not that that people wouldn't know they're open. Maybe it doesn't matter, but that's closed. Those look like they're closed. That's closed. Those are all closed over there. So I guess maybe just some are open and others. That one's open right there. There's a cafe down there. Kind of curious to check that out, but maybe another time. Closed. Got even here. Some of them will put up storm surge, because there's a storm surge warning, but we don't really have water coming up here. That one's open. So kind of a mix, I guess. Anyways, that's situation in Macau during a Category 8. Let's see a couple more businesses before we turn off the camera. Let me see, this one's closed. And now they got the storm surge, so that right there is in case the water tries to come up. So they probably won't in this area, but I know that they all got money from the government to be able to put those up. I think that's closed as well. And I think this one is closed too. They might be just lifting it, because it looked like there was somebody that was cleaning tables or something, like getting them ready to be open in a minute. They might be lifting it. It was Category 3 last night, and then Category 8 this morning. So let's see if these are open as well. That's open. Okay. So that's open. Closed. Those are gated. Those are all closed. Those are closed. Those have X's on the windows, just in case for the COVID issue. We still got tourists coming in. He's going to be stuck for 14 days because of the so okay. And those are our X's on the windows right there. Yeah, they just did a ban now, so people from Macau can't go into China. So that's just started today or yesterday, I think. So and that's where our focus is at, so we're gonna just walk down that way a little bit. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he's looking for a hotel, because he can't go anywhere for 14 days, or he has to do a quarantine for 14 days, so he might just kind of wait it out. But if it's anything like the foreign community, we haven't been able to come in for 2 years, so that would be crazy. But I think that'll never happen. I think the relationship is different. So let's end it right here. And that was our street, was over there. We just walked down that little street, so maybe you can see that from this little green trees right there. So we basically walked down that one and talked about the Typhoon and kind of showed you that. And the wind's picking up a little bit, and I think it's going to be probably declassified down to 3 pretty soon. So hope you like seeing some more footage of Macau.
Toma cuidado, la